From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a severe weather alert.
All right, it's currently 11 o'clock at night. I'm Fred Gossage along with Kelly Roston and Ben Luna in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Just going to do a quick update on the weather situation. We don't currently have any tornado warnings, any severe thunderstorm warnings in our viewing area service territory. They've moved off to the east for now. We still have tornado warnings over here in the portions of Jackson and DeKalb counties in North Alabama, as well as eastern areas of Madison County, Alabama. But tornado warnings for our viewing area have shifted off to the east. There are none over southern middle Tennessee. There is still a tornado watch for all of our Tennessee counties until 3 a.m. Also Limestone County until 3 a.m. Now I want you to kind of pay a little more attention to what I'm about to tell you, because this gets a little confusing. I'm not too sure I agreed with what just happened, but I kind of understand what happened. The tornado watch that we had in northwest Alabama was set to expire at 11. They went ahead and temporarily let the tornado watch for Lauderdale, Colbert, Franklin, Lawrence, and Morgan counties expire because the other storms that will still be severe and possibly tornadic are a good 3 or 4 hours away from arriving in this area. That's why they let the watch expire. Your threat's not over yet for the night, but it's still a few more hours away before it ramps up. When they have tornado watches in place, they won't start time to be within an hour or so or ongoing. And with it 3 or 4 hours away before moving back into these areas, they went ahead and let it expire, but then they will issue a new watch as storms from the west late tonight, after midnight, probably after 1 or 2 o'clock. They will issue a new watch here once storms get closer again. So that's the situation there. I wanted to take the time to explain that so there's no confusion, because I don't want you to think the threat's over because your tornado watch has temporarily expired. There will be a new tornado watch or severe thunderstorm watch, probably tornado watch, issued later tonight when the next round of storms gets closer. The tornado watch we had was for these initial supercells that have been moving through this evening. Now we have gotten a flash flood warning in the viewing area for eastern portions of Limestone County where those supercells were training. Kelly, can you click and give me some expiration time on that real quick, please? All right, that's a flash flood warning from Athens East in Limestone County that runs until 2 a.m. that also runs right through the Huntsville metro area in Madison County over into western areas of Jackson County all the way to Scottsboro. So flash flood warning there. We'll switch to Viper radar and show you what's going on. Now, you're probably wondering, well, why aren't you talking about Marshall County and Murray County and Lawrence County and Giles County and Wayne County and Lewis County? There's a lot of lightning. It's loud outside. There's heavy rain. Yes, you're exactly right. There's scattered heavy thunderstorms in here, but none of them are severe. None of them have severe thunderstorm warnings. None of them have tornado warnings. We're still really going to have to watch them, but they don't show any signs of producing a tornado. They don't show any signs of producing damaging straight line wind. They don't show any signs of producing hail to the size of quarters or larger. And that's the three things that makes a storm severe and get a warning. We are watching these things like a hawk. And if a warning gets issued, we will be on live for these, but that's not the case. Where we do have a warning is a flash flood warning here in the eastern part of Limestone County. So we'll zoom in here on eastern Limestone County, and there's no rain ongoing right now, but if you go to the hydro tab and let's look at maybe some dual pole storm totals of some rainfall to see what we've had here. Let's see. Check storm totals maybe. There's so many hydro products. I'll let you click through a few of the totals until you find one that looks like a, there we go. That's just in the 3 hours. That's good enough. The yellow is 2+ inches of rain here, and I'll let Kelly pixel query some of this. This is over 3 inches of rain in the past 3 hours here from Athens back just north of French Mill toward the Capshaw area, East Limestone. So there's an increasing risk of flash flooding here, especially since there will be some more thunderstorms coming in during the early morning hours. So a flash flood warning here until 2 a.m. It's mainly going to be that street and roadway type flash flooding, but that can still be a danger. Actually, on average in the United States, more people are killed from flash floods every year than tornadoes. And with it being night, Don't need to drive into flooded roadways at any time of the day, but you really can't see what's out there at night. The road may be washed away for all you know, and that puts you in a life-threatening situation. So with that in mind, eastern areas of Limestone County, Alabama, back through central Madison County into western and central areas of Jackson County until 2 a.m. flash flood warning. That's the only warning in our service territory we have. So we will hit radar network and then do a larger regional view because I want to show you what we still have to go through upstream. We have our little scattered thunderstorms we're watching over southern middle Tennessee that are not severe, but this big powder keg atmosphere in North Mississippi and Northwest Alabama is feeding back in behind these storms and making us unstable again. And then from near Paducah, Kentucky, back to west of Little Rock, we have this solidifying line of severe storms and even some more supercells developing out ahead of it. That gets into southern middle Tennessee and northwest Alabama, our viewing area, probably after 2 a.m. on through about 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. These first storms are not stabilizing things so far. We'll watch to see how that goes overnight. If these storms just keep developing over us for hours and they don't go severe but they drop heavy rain, that may help, but so far there are no signs of that is going to be what happens. It's very likely that these storms are still severe, including with the threat of tornado warnings as they get in here after 2 a.m., after 1 or 2 a.m., continuing on through 6, 7, 8 o'clock in that southern middle Tennessee, northwest Alabama, and northeast Mississippi that we're going to have to watch very carefully. So we'll go back to the watch warning map and show you there are no current severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings in our service territory. Keep in mind our viewing area is Hardin, Wayne, Lawrence, Giles, Lewis, Murray, and Marshall in Tennessee, Limestone, Morgan, Lawrence, Franklin, Colbert, Lauderdale in Alabama, and Tishomingo in Mississippi. There is a flash flood warning east of Athens in Limestone County until 2 a.m. East of our viewing area, there are still tornado warnings out here, eastern Madison County through Jackson County and DeKalb County. There are still tornadoes on the ground out here. So if you have people in these areas that you're concerned about, make sure they are aware there are still tornado warnings out there. Tornado watch until 3 a.m. for all of southern middle Tennessee and for Limestone County, Alabama. They have temporarily discontinued the tornado watch in northwest Alabama for Lauderdale, Colbert, Franklin, Lawrence, and Morgan. That's only because the next round of storms is another 3 or 4 hours away. Once those storms get closer, they will be reissuing another watch for northwest Alabama and probably north Mississippi, given the area that the storms will affect. So that's the situation there with the tornado watch for the rest of the night. As long as we have a watch in effect, we'll have live updates at the top of every hour. We're not going anywhere. We're watching the radar very carefully. But keep in mind, just because there's thunder and there's heavy rain outside right now doesn't mean that the storms are severe, doesn't mean that the storms are producing tornadoes. We're watching them like a hawk. Should more warnings be issued, we'll be back live as necessary. Should a tornado warning be issued in our viewing area service territory, we'll be live nonstop until the danger is over. Otherwise, our next scheduled live update comes at midnight. For Kelly Rosson and Ben Luna, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.